am here with the cast of Prison Break, and can you believe I said that? The cast of Prison Break, it's back. What's up, guys?
Hey, buddy. How are you?
Hi.
Woo, we got Dominic Purcell, Sarah, Wayne Callies, and Robert Nepper. So, Robert, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Teabag.
What's with the coat? That's the question.
This is one of Austin's finest, by the way, this coat. Just got it yesterday in South Congress.
It's a
Felt like a rock star.
Yes,
What'd you say?
It's a blanket, as you Americans call it. What do you call it? A
throw.
comforter.
A
Yeah,
onesie.
a comforter.
A
A
onesie.
comforter.
You know what? I love it, and I'm wearing it.
Nobody rocks
I'm
it like
owning
you.
it.
We
Nobody
call
rocks
them
it.
we call them doonas back in Australia. Doonas.
Doonas.
A doona.
Oh, it's got a hood. Check this out. Styling. Young Hollywood wardrobe. Take notes.
I'm trying to do Star Trek.
You doing gang
Oh, I was going to ask you about that. Okay, so I'm the biggest Trekkie ever. Exciting thing to talk to you about is Next Generation in your episode of Next Gen.
Are you in that?
Yeah.
You know, before Prison Break, for
Yeah.
20-some years, I was kicking around as an actor, and people would come up to me on the plane and go, "Loved you in Haven, man. You were so great in
Yeah.
Haven." I'm just about to work with Seth MacFarlane, who has a show called Orville, which is like a Star Trek kind of show, and he even saw that. He's a huge sci-fi guy.
So what are we to expect with coming into Prison Break? Like, is it just going to be the same thing over, or is there some fresh life to this series?
I think the most interesting thing about this new reboot is the characters. We've aged, we have a lot more worldly experience. Our choices are different. I think the audiences are going to love, will see certainly the weight that we've gained in the last month. But, yeah. Now, in the choices, I mean, first year Prison Break was a classic, and I don't think anyone would argue that first season was probably the best season of Prison Break. I liken this new series to be just as on the same kind of plateau, same position as the first season.
Well, I think a lot of what we find in the return series is that it's been 7 years. People change a lot in 7 years. And to some extent, maybe we've all been trying to escape ourselves, to become new or better or different people. And in a way, I think the story of season 5, there's only so far that goes. And at a certain point, I think the essential things about who you are as a person, you are who you are, and that comes through. And
I like the musical numbers we added to it as well that we didn't have before.
You got Dominic doing some of the kick line?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Teddy and the there's that great song "Light Up My Donut." Remember that in the
What?
You know,
What did he just say?
Okay, so Sarah, I got a question for you. You grew up in Hawaii, correct?
That's not a question, it's a statement.
I'm going to continue.
Ooh.
Oh, no, correct, like a correct? I went up on it.
Oh, yeah, my
correct?
bad. I'm sorry. It's so cold I can't, like, my brain's freezing in my head, and I'm confused by that because it's Texas. It's not supposed to be cold. So what's your question?
My question is Hawaii home, or, because to me it's like vacation. So do you feel like home is vacation, or where is vacation for someone who grows up in Hawaii?
I mean, it's a beautiful place to grow up. You know, when you go to school there, it feels like less of a vacation because you've got deadlines and papers and stuff. You know, my brothers grew up in the water surfing, and so I got to spend a lot of time on the beach watching them and supporting them. Yeah, I mean, vacation to me, I guess, feels like Manhattan. You know, it's a place where there's museums and amazing food and stuff, but, you know, going home's always a joy. I mean, you know, this guy's from Oz. Like, we come from beautiful places.
Yeah.
You're from Ohio.
The Dom,
Beautiful place.
Dom, you had. I love Ohio. I'm very glad I grew up there. By the way,
great
Dom, you had the best of
place.
both, right? Dom, you had snow and
Isn't
surfing.
it Potato Land?
No, that's Idaho.
Idaho.
Jeez.
No, Skyline
Ohio
Chili.
is where all the best actors are from. That's where they grow the
That's
best
right.
actors.
Okay, so I got to ask, Robert, Teabag, they are saying it's one of the most successful and well-received villains of all time in television. Does that put like an insurmountable amount of pressure on your back, or do you just not even let that affect you as you go to approach this character again?
Did you hear what she just said?
couldn't.
She said, "Don't mess it up."
And you have that voice. I mean,
You know, I
you
think
really-
I don't know. All of us, I think, this time around, we just jumped in and didn't try to treat it like, we have to top what we did before. We did it.
You don't want to do an impression of yourself
It'd be a
from 7 years
caricature.
ago.
It'd be horrible.
Do you guys have any memorable moments from the original series, like funny things that happen on set, or does anything stand out outside of injuries? Something fun, something exciting that you can look back on?
I mean, I've repeated this story, and I don't think you can top it for me. I was in a CVS downtown in Chicago, and this crazy woman thought that I was an escaped convict. For real.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Method right there.
Yeah. And she was looking at me strangely, and she said, "You're the criminal. You're the guy that's escaped." And I'm saying, "No. It's a TV show." Anyway, the cops arrived, and seriously, they arrived, and they looked
Never
at.
heard this story.
Yeah, no. They looked at me, and they went, "You're the dude from Prison Break." I said, "Yeah," and this And they just looked at the lady and said, "Look, he's an actor." She goes, "No, I've seen him on, he's on the news. He's
One of
escaped."
the Fox River 11.
Yeah, that was probably the strangest thing that's happened to me.
Okay, so any tips on if I go to prison, how to escape? It's very likely.
You won't be able to
It's very
escape.
likely.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
will
let
be
me tell you,
mincemeat.
you wouldn't survive in prison.
You won't survive. Trust me.
You'd be eaten alive.
Well, okay.
I played the character that could prove that.
Hey.
If he starts singing a song that starts with "Light Up My,"
And whatever you do,
run.
Back to
run.
your lit up donut. All right, Young Hollywood. That's all the time we have with the cast of Prison Break and so many other films. Such an accomplished group here. Look forward to the new series of Prison Break coming out shortly.
Thank you.